From the basement of the Hotbeds Guide to the Galaxy World Headquarters, the Hotbeds Guide podcast presents...
Beer Shorts. I didn't know we were going to do that. I did not know we were gonna... I'm so sorry. I was totally late to that one.
Hey there, Hotbeds and Beer Geeks. Welcome to another episode of Beer Shorts. With me, as always, is the guy who's late to the party most of the time, Jake the Brown Guy.
Right. Yeah, who did not know we were doing an intro.
Who forgot we were doing a beer short today.
Wait, we're recording right now?
Headphones are on, microphone's in your face, and you still forget that we're recording a podcast.
But you could always see why when anytime you start talking when we're out in public and I go, Beer Shorts!
It's terrifying for other people, but...
I know. It's like, that guy really likes beer shorts. He likes beers and shorts. Just stay away from him, honey.
Oh, man. Yeah, so we have a beer today for Beer Shorts.
Actually, we have a beer submission. So we haven't got a lot of these, you know?
It's true.
Yeah.
Not a whole lot of people want us to drink their beer.
Hey, you want to give us some beer? We'll do a review on it? No.
No, thank you. It was nice of you to offer, though.
If you can, don't drink our beer.
Yeah,
but
we'd appreciate it if you wouldn't drink our beer.
So we actually had this. This is from Concrete. I'm almost doing your perpendicular. Concrete Beach Brewing, Brewery in Miami sent us a beer. It's Mise in place.
I would say Mise. I would say Mise in place.
Mise in place.
It's not Mise because it doesn't have the long I.
Yeah.
So Mise in place.
Mise in place, which is a Belgium style farmhouse ale, was sent to us. So a beer submission. So hey, other breweries out there, yes, if you send us beer, we will drink it and review it.
And give you a score. That nobody cares about.
Yeah. This doesn't change anything. But some people might listen to this and say, hey, I really want to trade for that and try to get it. And to me, it is a different beer of what's going on in the craft beer industry right now.
Yeah. And, you know, we've had this conversation before that there needs to be some throwback to the good old days, the styles that we used to like to drink. And this is one that I still like to drink. It's not used to like to drink. I still like drinking this beer. I mean, some of my favorite farmhouse ales, Saison DuPont immediately comes to mind, but it's a style that's good no matter what season it is.
Right. And
it's a style that you can really just kind of, depending on the yeast that you use, you can really make some different, diverse flavors with it without adding adjuncts.
Oh, yeah.
Which, who gives a shit about adjuncts anymore?
Yeah. What I like about Farmhouse, I think one of the better Farmhouse I've had was Funkworks. I think it was like school bus. I had a big yellow bus on it. That one was a great... For me, Farmhouse has always been a lawn mowing beer. Because they're usually lower in ABV, but they have that crispness to it.
Yeah.
That always made you feel like you're being outside, you know, on a lawnmower, cutting grass, that kind of smell to it. Looking at their brewery's beers that they have right now on tap, looks like they have 7 beers on tap, and surprisingly, not any hazy IPAs at all. They have
Good for them.
2 lagers, a pilsner, an IPA, one called Moss Hops, which is a double IPA, and Rose Ale.
They had one that I saw. It was a Cuban lager or something like that.
They have a Havana lager. Oh,
lager,
yeah.
which, I mean, I think
A
it's just a
Vienna-style
Vienna-style
oh,
lager,
God.
but sounds really good to me
Dude,
about right
if
now.
you're in Miami, isn't White Jake right there right now?
I think they're...
Or
I think they're
flew
back.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
I should have told him to stop by and bring some beer back with us. With him. But yeah, being in Miami and seeing these styles, this is like the brewery I would want to go to.
Yeah.
You know, with how hot Miami does get, if I be able to
And
sit
we got to
out-
go see our friends at Tank, of course.
Oh yeah, Tank. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
But this is a surprising good beer. I mean, it's different. It doesn't get me as a farmhouse when I first drank it. And I don't know. I've never really compared different styles of farmhouse, like a German style farmhouse to a Belgium style farmhouse to American farmhouse. So my farmhouse knowledge is not that expanded.
Most farmhouses are going to be in the Belgian realm,
Okay.
maybe French realm, but yeah, they're mostly going to be in that Belgian wheelhouse.
Okay.
Simply for the fact of when they were typically brewed and the ingredients that were used, it's just a Belgian beer naturally. So, I think with this one, it's not over the top complex.
Oh yeah.
I'm, as you know, a huge fan of anything Belgian, and I tend to be there's like certain things that I look for. And if you start getting too many layers and too many things, then I think you get lost with Belgian styles. But, I mean, this isn't over the top complex. It's got just really good, simple citrus. I try to get a little bit of banana out of it, but I don't. Very spicy, a little bit of peppercorn, but it's a solid beer. A little bit overcarbonated for my taste, but that might just be my glass, my beer.
Yeah. I mean, we did get a 6-pack, and so we're trying out the two.
The two that survived. The two survivors of the 6-pack that was sent to us.
And so it does taste a little overcarbonated, but it also has to go, like, if you're drinking off a tap in this, there probably going to be a little bit of differences. So overall taste, I like. I mean, it's a good tasting beer. It's fitting for the weather we are getting right now. I think it'd be a great, like, campfire beer or 4th of July firework beer. But I've never been a farmhouse drinker in the winter. I don't know why. It's never been a beer style I looked forward to in the winter.
If I can find Saison DuPont in the winter, I'm all over it. Okay. Also, Omnigang, if I can find Omnigang in the winter, I'm going to jump on that. But mainly also because those are a little higher ABV.
Yeah.
This is only 4.3%.
Yeah.
So this is like a perfect summer sipper.
This is like, this is a beer on a stick beer, our yard games with your friends beer.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the perfect have people over and
the extra carbonation does give it kind of an effervescence to it that is, I mean, it doesn't take away from it. It doesn't distract from it. Doesn't make it astringent by any means. I think what it does though is it overwhelms. It's really overwhelmed me, the aromas. I can't pick out any one thing. I sniff it one time and I'm like, it's a little bit of vanilla. And then I sniff it again and I'm like, no, that's a little bit of peppercorn. And so maybe if I let it kind of settle a little and still, maybe I could pick out one or two of those flavors or aromas that are actually there. What do you score it?
based off of our scoring scales is from 0 to 42. I could pick whatever I want. If I want to say this is an awesome label, I'm going to give that a 42. It's a 42 beer.
Yes, we do not rate only on the beer. We also rate the label. We rate the brewery.
The name.
We don't know a whole lot about this brewery.
Yep. So we'll cancel that out right now.
Yeah.
For me, the style, the taste, going off the nose, the mouth, everything that goes with it. Would I want to have another one, or would I trade for maybe not only this beer but more beer from this brewery? Would be a yes. So I'm gonna give it a nice, good, solid 33.
33. Okay. Yeah. I like that score. It's right in the wheelhouse of where I was going, and for a lot of the same reasons. Looking at the types of beer that they're brewing, and based on the conversations that we've been having lately about breweries just not making beer.
Yeah, traditional beer.
Yeah, and to me, I feel this is traditional.
Yeah.
There's no adjuncts. There's no. It's. I'm just gonna say it's boring.
Yeah, but it's beer. It's
great.
This is what got me drinking craft beer. Is like this. It's.
Yeah, it's well made. It's a great farmhouse style ale. I love the fact that Miami is getting introduced to these style beers. I appreciate that. I appreciate not knowing a whole lot about the brewery, but based on the beers that they have on tap currently, I appreciate the fact that they are doing something down there that I don't think other breweries are doing.
Okay.
So I'm giving them a little extra for that. The label is just a green label with, it's clean. It's not over the top, but I want to visit this brewery. This beer makes me want to visit this brewery. Concrete Beach Brewery in Miami is going to be on my list if I ever make it to Miami. I'm going to rent a Lamborghini, a red Lamborghini, or Ferrari.
A Ferrari.
I'm going to rent a red Ferrari. They were white jackets.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I need to rent a...
And I'm technically you're brown guy, but the guy was black on the show. We're going to totally do a Miami Vice podcast episode.
That's right. There was a white and a black guy. That would be awesome. Yes, that's what we have to do. We go to Miami. You buy a suit, a really nice suit.
That's like purple. I think doesn't he have like a purple,
like a pinstripe with like a pink tie, and I'll get a white jacket and I'll wear it over a t-shirt. And
so you're Don Johnson, and I'm the guy that nobody remembers.
Of course, I'm Don Johnson in this situation. You're the other guy.
God damn it! I'm always the other guy.
You're Ricardo Tubbs.
Oh yeah, there we go. I don't mind that. It's kind of fitting. Yeah. Except you'll use it way too much. Come on, Tubbs.
Yeah, yeah.
Or can I just call you Fat for short?
I still want to rent a Ferrari, though.
You got it all wrong. That's Hawaii.
All right. I still haven't given you my score, though.
Sorry, you got off on a tangent.
Off on a tangent there. So for this beer, I give it a 38.
Nice.
I actually really like this beer. I think I got the out of the two cans that survived, I think I got the one that got a little bit more beat up. And I did get a little bit of oxygen in mine. But lucky I got to taste yours, and there was a considerable difference between our two cans. But I think that I like what Concrete Beach is doing, and I want to drink more of their beers.
Yeah, I like to see what their lagers taste like, their IPA tastes like. Yeah, I'm really interested. It's one of those things, it's on the list. If we get out there, or if they happen to come to Great American Beer Festival, they will be on the list. I will love to go by and try their beers at their booth if they happen to come out to Colorado for Great American Beer Festival.
Yeah, absolutely. Check out Concrete Beach Brewery in Miami and buy yourself a white suit jacket.
And drive a Lamborghini.
Or
get a Ferrari and grow a mustache. And solve crime.
Whatever works out for you. Make sure to check out our sponsor, Beerds by Nick. That's BEERDS, beerdsbynick.com.